Good evening, everyone. I'm Nicole Perez.
And I'm Calvin Hughes, and here's a look at the stories making news on this Friday night.
The nightmare continues for many in Broward County after historic flooding was topped off with even more rain last night. Several feet of water remain in Fort Lauderdale's Edgewood community alone. This comes as first responders are still working to make sure residents are safe. Emergency management officials say teams are working throughout the city to move water into the ocean, which means residents have to wait longer to deal with water inside their homes. A shelter has been opened at Holiday Park.
And the severe weather raining on the fun at the Tortuga Music Festival in Fort Lauderdale, forcing organizers to evacuate that event. And while the festival was expected to go, rain or shine, lightning forced those in attendance to find shelter indoors. Organizers did send out an emergency alert to ticket holders, but on Twitter they say they expect to have people back at the festival very quickly.
Meanwhile, residents in the Melrose Park neighborhood are cleaning up the mess after the rising floodwaters caused major damage. One woman says she spent the last 2 days trying to clean her house after the water got into every single room. Dozens of stranded cars were towed away to Plantation Firestone. Residents hoping the city will place a higher priority on fixing drainage issues.
And a jury finding a man guilty of murdering his ex-girlfriend's young daughter 9 years ago. Prosecutors mostly relied on DNA evidence found on 11-year-old Martha Guzman that reportedly matched that of Miguel Ruiz Lobo. Police say he slashed the girl's wrists and stabbed her in the neck while she was home alone in Miami's Little Havana neighborhood back in 2014. The next step will be the sentencing phase, which will begin next Thursday. The jury can recommend a life or death sentence.
As breaking news happens, we have you covered on air and online.
You can always go to our website for more information, local10.com. It's been a long week. Hope you have a good weekend. See you back on Monday.